This is going over Calculus Chapter 5 test. Chapter 5 test. Let's see what we got here. The first two problems, they want us to find the integral using area. So the first thing we do, look at our limits. It says from -3 to 7 under the graph from -3 to 7. So here's what we're looking. Hey, there's -3, there's 7. Yeah, we're looking at this whole area right there. There it is. Hey, it's just a triangle. That's all it is. Okay, 1/2 base times height. That's what we want to see. Here we go. Let's do it. Hey, area of our triangle. We got 1/2 base times height. What's the base on this? Hey, 3 and 7. That's going to be 10. What's the height on this? Right down there. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. There it is. We've got it. 5 times 5, 25. That's our first answer. Okay, what about our second one? Okay, look at the limits. The limits right here, 0 to 2. That's where we're looking at. Here we go. That's where we're looking at. From 0 to 2. Now, it's above the x-axis. Answer is going to be positive. But how much of a circle is it? It's only a quarter of a circle. So the area of 1/4 of a circle is 1/4 pi r squared. There we go. 1/4 pi. What's our radius? 2. 2 squared. There we go. What's that? 4. 4. That's going to be pi or 3.14. Either one. Either one. It is positive. It's above the x-axis. Okay, looking good. Okay, only calculator. Let's go. -1 to 0, 3x squared plus 5x, then the whole thing raised to the third. Okay? Okay, let's go right here on our calc. We go math, number 9. Okay? -1 to 0. Then our equation inside, 3x squared plus 5x, then the whole thing here. In fact, we're going to have to do some parentheses. That's what we're going to have to do here. Okay, let's go back. Okay, here we go. Yep. Let's insert. There it is. Now, take a look. We want that parenthesis, 3x squared, okay, plus 5x. We want that raised to the third power. There it is. Now let's go look and see if that's what I had, just to double check it here. There it is, 3x squared plus 5x, the whole thing raised to the third, -1 to 0. That looks good. Okay, I'm ready to go. Let's go right here, dx. There it is. Okay, enter. Nice, -4.89. Okay, let's go back. Nice. -4.89. Okay, what do we got next? Hey, number 4 here. Look at the 3 things that they give us. They give us 3 different integrals. The first 2 are f of x. The last one is h of x. Take a look at their limits. And remember, these just represent areas. So how about this first one? It says -4 to 3, f of x minus 3 times h of x. So here it is. We're going to have it like this. Let's do it like this. It's going to be the integral of -4 to 3 of f of x minus 3 times the integral of -4 to 3 h of x. There it is. You put a little dx if you want. Okay, now, hey, we already have this one. This one right here. This is -5 minus 3 times, we have this one. This is 14. There it is. For grand total, -47. Okay. How about this one? -4 to 5. Okay. Now think about these two. This is f of x only. Look at these two. Think about this. Integral from -4 to 3 of f of x plus the integral from 3 to 5 of f of x. The first one, this is the area from -4 to +3. This is the area from 3 to 5. Add them up, and you're going to get the area all the way from -4 all the way to 5. So that's what we're doing here. This one right here, this one is -4 to 3. This is -5 plus this one right here. This is 9 for a grand total of 4. That's what we're looking at on that one. Okay, how about this? Okay, now solving these using antiderivatives. Here we go. Antiderivative of 3, 3x. Antiderivative of positive sine of x, it's going to be negative cosine of x. Again, how do you test it? The derivative of 3x, just 3. The derivative of negative cosine of x, positive sine of x. Straight evaluation bar, 0 to pi. Okay, plug of the top one in. We got 3 pi minus cosine of pi. Big minus. Now we've got 3 times 0 minus cosine of 0. Okay, here we go. Now, cosine of pi. Cosine of pi is -1. Cosine of 0 is 1. So here's what looks like we got. 3 pi minus a negative, so that's plus 1. Then we have, of course, that's 0. So we have minus a -1. Minus a negative plus a positive. Hey, that's going to be 3 pi plus 2. Do that in your calculator. I get 11.42. 11.42. Can you check it? Sure you can. By doing the original integral in your calculator. Okay, keep on going here. Let's see what we've got. We've got number 6. They ask us to solve this using antiderivatives. Okay, here we go. Antiderivative of 4x. So we're going to have x squared. 2 times what gives me 4? I'm going to have 2. There it is. That's the antiderivative of 4x. Now, what's the antiderivative of negative 10? Negative 10x. Take the derivative of this, you get 4x. Take the derivative of this, you get -10. Straight evaluation bar, 2 to 7. There we go, top one in first. 2, 7 squared minus 10 times 7, big minus, 2 times 2 squared minus 10 times 2. There we go. End up on this one here. Okay, good. Looks like we've got on this one here, this is 28 minus, this is a -12. Okay, there we go. Minus a negative plus a positive. That's going to be a positive 40. There it is. Okay, how about this one? Antiderivative of x to the -1/2. So we know it's going to be x to a power. Now, what's a number 1 bigger than -1/2? Positive 1/2. There it is. Now, 1/2 times what number in front gives you 1? Yeah, it's got to be a 2. There you go. That's the antiderivative. Straight evaluation bar, 1 to 2. Here we go. Hey, we've got 2 times 2 to the 1/2 minus, we've got 2 times 1 to the 1/2. Okay, do that in your calculator, and I get 0.83. There it is. Nice. Okay, how about this one? Here's what I'm going to do. I know there's other ways to do it. I'm going to multiply it out. We've got x plus 1 times another x plus 1. Okay, here it is. -2 to 2. First term, going to be an x squared. Inside and outside, that's plus 2x. Last term, plus 1. Now do your antiderivatives. Okay, antiderivative of x squared, that's going to be 1/3 x cubed. How about antiderivative of 2x? That's just going to be x squared. How about the antiderivative of 1? That's going to be x. There you go. Straight evaluation bar, -2 to 2. Okay, here it is. 2 going in first. 1/3. 2 cubed plus 2 squared plus 2 minus parenthesis 1/3 -2 cubed. Okay. plus negative 2 squared plus negative 2. Okay, here's where we go. Let's see what we got. Let's just do that. Here we go. That's going to be, let's do it in our calc, okay? 1/3, 2 cubed. Good. Here we go. We got 1/3. Then we've got 2 cubed. Okay. Then we got plus. Let's double check. We've got 2 squared plus 2. Okay. Good. There we go. 2 squared plus 2. There it is. Good. 8.66. Okay. 8.66 minus now negative 2 going in. Now watch this. When I do this in my calculator, I definitely use parentheses for that negative 2. Okay, that first one is raised to the 3rd power. There we go. Then we got plus, again, parenthesis, negative 2. Okay, this time it's squared. Okay, then we got plus a negative 2. Okay, good. Negative 0.66. Okay, negative 0.66. Let's add them up. There you go. We got our answer, 9.33. There it is, 9 1/3. Okay, good, looking good. That's going to be the end of part 1. Check part 2 for the rest of the test.